Nearly a decade ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations. To realize his dream, he started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Using all their senses, skills, creativity, they're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。
Bambi, quick, the thicket. Faster, faster, Bambi. Don't look back. Keep running. Keep running.
Yep, Hank, our neighbor.
Hank, our neighbor, he was very, very capable. And during his hunting trip that he did for us, and only for us, with a broken arm and one bullet, he got 2 deer.
Si aggiungono 4 chiodi di garofano. Dove ci poggiamo?
What was the question? I'm gonna need some bacon here in a second.
We're gonna put those in some hot water.
They started out as potato croquettes, but now they're potato surprise.
Wait, so they overlap just where the tops are. Everybody's gonna be perfectly happy.
Però questo lato qui dice che è il lato vegetariano. It's the stirring time of the day.
I see. Very neatly. Counting on your neatness.
That's what we're looking for. That kind of luster on the surface.
Se poi ce ne sta un pochino di più.
I need you to work quicker. This is a mushroom.
Well, hopefully it'll taste good.
And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment.
So if you would like to withhold your judging or assigning a score until we sampled all 3 dishes.
So what we have here is we have the Bambino burgers.
Bambino?
These are Bambino burgers. Yours is a Portobello Bambino burger. So basically I wanted to try and give you know, kind of an authentic barbecue, home style, you know, the hunter goes out, brings back the meat, you cook it for the family. You know, I wanted to kind of bring it down a notch, you know, so much of this Iron Chef stuff is so elevated. So trying to be, you know, nicely presented, beautiful flavors, hopefully very pure concentrated flavors, but basically just enjoy a really good, solid burger. And this is a potato salad with the roasted red peppers and yellow peppers. So you can probably, to eat this, I think you just slide it off the fork, use your fork and slide it off the skewer. And enjoy it like that, and hopefully everything came out.
Sliders and sliders.
Sliders and sliders, yes. It's actually Bambino burger and a potato salad slider.
Cervo in civet. Ed è un piatto medievale ed è praticamente marinato nel vino con gli odori per tante ore, per levare il sapore della cacciagione, che è molto forte, e viene accompagnato con dei funghi, dei frutti di bosco che fanno parte della foresta, come il cervo.
And it's marinated for more than 12 hours in red wine and different sauces, different spices. Herbs and spices that are typical from the forest, like sage and others. And then it's accompanied by a polenta, and mushroom from the forest as well. We have porcini mushrooms as well as different wild mushrooms that come from the forest. The reduction on the meat dishes, it's raspberry and red currant reduction. That's it. Enjoy.
And these are red currants
From the Roman area. When you say medieval, it's from the
yeah, it's medieval Roman time medieval.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much.
And these are red currants.
These are red currants.
I've never had red currants.
They're very bitter.
So what we have here was going to be a venison Wellington. So as you know, a beef Wellington is a beef rib rack with duxelle, which is a spread of mushroom and shallot around the edge of it, and then encased in a puff pastry. We had a slight mishap today where we discovered that our rib roast came without the tenderloin, which was just an accident. And so what we did was we decided to take the meat off of the bones and make something which is more like maybe a steak or kidney pie, something like that. So what we have here is we have a puff pastry, and it's layered with ground venison mixture, the duxelle, the mushroom spread, some prosciutto, and then a few slices of venison in the center. And it is served with a small slice of goat cheese that's just for fun. You don't have to rate that. That's just
Well, it complements the vegetarian dish.
Well, we're getting to that.
All right.
And then a side of a kind of potato and caramelized onion fritter and some asparagus. And for the vegetarian option, instead of the venison Wellington, what we have is we have a goat cheese with the duxelle spread on it and then in puff pastry. And it's also served with the same sides.
I'd like to acknowledge the fact that there was a lot of work done before the judges came at 6 o'clock. I think many, many hours. So we recognize that there's a lot of work that goes into the preparation of this Iron Chef cook-off. The winner of the taste category, okay, the taste category,
Number one, the first category that we voted on.
was Paola Servilio Longo. They also won the presentation. There was also an award for another chef, and that was Chef Blake and Amber, and that was for originality.
Yay!
Totally.
The ultimate winner of the Iron Chef competition was Paolo Servilio Longo.
Oh my God!
So,
Jingle your bells, girls!
which of this?